That's Kion, and the cute one is Mikuru, and the one over there with the glasses is Yuki.
So, you boys want to be light warriors? Tell me, do you have orbs of light?
Yeah, I've got your orbs of light right here.
He better keep his robes on.
Tell me about it.
I already did that joke, you morons.
These orbs of light are kind of warm.
Their destiny must be cooling off. We haven't a moment to spare.
Oh, well then. It's a good thing you guys got here when you did.
Yes, the four of you must be the true light warriors. These orbs prove it.
Speaking of which, let's sign the unbreakable contract that officially names us as the Light Warriors.
Yeah, it's not like you can fake that kind of thing.
Sounds good to me.
I'll have a servant fetch the royal lawyer.
Oh, there's no need for that. Why, I've already got some papers drawn up right here.
Since you guys are the Light Warriors, you must be trustworthy. Therefore, I won't bother to read the document and simply sign at the bottom without a single question.
Viferia. I like the sound of that.
I'm glad he's on our side.
But if you think about it, is he?
I prefer not to think about it.
So, your kingship, what is it that we'll be doing as light warriors anyway?
Oh, nothing too bad. You just have to defeat chaos, is all.
Hold it!
What's his problem?
I refuse to take part in an invention that's metaphysically rooted in the destruction of an abstract and artificial concept like chaos, simply because, connotatively speaking, it's less desirable than the equally artificial term, order. When will you people learn? These are merely patterns that our temporal minds have made for us in a desperate attempt to make sense of an unimaginably huge and impersonal universe. Order, chaos, these are words. Only words for things we don't even understand. Chaos is not something you fight against. Order is not something you protect. They have no more power or importance than that which we give them. And I, for one, will not perpetuate this asinine paradigm that there is something inherently wrong about chaos.
I was talking about Nefaria's King of Demons, Chaos, not the idea of chaos.
Oh, chaos. Well, that's different then, isn't it? When do we start? So, I assume we'll have the full support of the Canarian army to back us up, right?
Not so much.
In that case, I'm sure you'll equip us with the Horde of Corneria's most powerful items so we can hack and slash through everything without breaking a sweat, right?
Yes, except replace the phrase most powerful with weakest, and equip you with you'll have to buy.
But I'm sure we'll be buying this new equipment with the massive down payment you'll give us for our requested services.
Of course, only no.
Let me get this straight. You want us to risk our lives to save your kingdom, and you're not going to offer us the slightest iota of assistance.
It's awfully cost-effective, though.
No. Whatever gave you that idea? In fact, we have extensive intelligence regarding Garland's current location from our crack recon team.
We're only in 10 ninjas.
Now we're getting somewhere. Lay that recon info on us, King Steve.
Garland's castle is north, and a little to the left. Or to the right.
We sort of forgot to relate it down. Sorry.
You have got to be kidding.
Ninjas use swords.
Well, looks like we're the Light Warriors now.
Yep. Why, I can already feel my destiny warming up.
Why do I allow you to breathe? Why?
I always thought it was my wit and candor.
Before we set out for some leveling, we should pool our money to invest in some weapons, armor, and spells, then stay at the local inn.
Good idea, Red Mage. Plus, it'll give me time to take care of some business.
Just because you face the other way doesn't mean we can't still hear you.
As your leader, I command you all to forget what I just said.
Wait, You mean we should forget what you said, or we should forget the part before that which I have already forgotten, since it didn't involve swords, and is therefore meaningless?
Why do you allow him to breathe?
Well, really, it all comes down to this. Hey, fighter, you've got a giant spider on your face!
Ah! Get it off! It's in my hair! It's in my hair!
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Wow. By the meter's turn equation, he's got a pretty high dexterity score.
Okay, let's split up so we can get everything done.
Run for the hills! Their swords! As short as they may be! I'm powerless against the spider's wrath!
Man, he runs fast.
Yeah. Anyway, I should go get the weapons and armor since I've got the stats for every single one in the game memorized.
The invisible spider god will spite us all! No one is safe! All is doomed!
I'll be at the local ye olde pawn shop selling this kingdom's riches back to itself.
Well, I'm lazy as hell, so I'll go check out the inn and test the beds with copious amounts of napping. Let's meet up there by sundown to rest up before heading out.
The black apocalyptic sky is reigning with mighty death! Why has he got to awaken us? Why?
Is there an off button for that thing?
Oh, he passes out after a while.
You know, my backstab attack does double damage. I could make an off button for him.
Your ideas intrigue me, and I wish to learn more.
Well, we should get going then.
Spiders all over. Can't get them away. Ugh.
Told ya.
It's a shame he doesn't reap the benefits of my girdle of endurance.
You wear a girdle?
For 3+ endurance, I'd wear my own underwear over my armor.
I'd pay with someone else's money to see that so I could then produce some blackmail material to hang over your head for years.
Check up! Hey, moron!
Yo!
Why don't you go with thief or something so I can forget that you exist, and let the unending tide of rage that I call being awake simmer down to a mere powder keg of fury?
Gay.
Great idea. Only fighter should go with Red Mage.
Aw, but you always have the coolest shiny things.
But Red Mage will be looking at swords.
So! Why aren't we looking at swords yet?
When I kill a fighter, will I gain his sword power?
But wait, how can we afford these swords and whatever junk you guys want when Black Mage never did find that old man in the blue robe who took all our gold?
Blue robe?
Fighter and Red Mage go to the weapons store.
Can I help you boys?
Oh, what is it that I wanted?
Yeah, I'd like 2 Excaliburs, Masamune, an Assassin's Dagger, half a dozen Eiger Shields, which wrap the extra sword back to improve rear AC value, 2 sets of Crystal Armor, 1 set of Silent Ring Mail, a Robe of Darkness, 4 Gauntlets of Giant Strength, 4 Helmets of Invisibility, and 4 pairs of Alacritus's Boots of Speed.
I've got 2 wooden swords, a wooden sword my taller son broke, which could pass as a dagger, and a few sets of wooden half armor, which are all very noisy and dangerous to those who wear them, due to splinters and chafing. But I'm pretty sure we've got some wooden helmets. They have extra splinters, of course.
Of course. Do you have anything made out of metal?
I'm pretty sure it had to be shiny.
I've got a whole shipment of iron nunchucks in the back.
Why do you have any kind of nunchucks? This is a Western-style medieval setting. There aren't any monks or martial artists within 5 genres of him.
Why do you think I've still got a whole crate of them?
Touché.
Nunchucks, eh? That gives me the most smartest idea ever!
Short chucks, though.
Yes! That is the worst idea anyone has ever had.
How would you hold them anyway?
I'll be like Bruce Lee meets Masashi, only better! God, I'm so brilliant!
Thief goes to the pawn shop district.
Hello, good sir. How can I help you today?
Priceless riches for sale.
Priceless, eh? How about half priceless instead? You can only sell it for half its actual value. Regulations, you know.
Oh, that's fine. Just credit it to my massive overseas bank account.
Not a problem. Is there anything else we can do for you today?
Yes. I would like to purchase the smallest, most insignificant, hard-to-find item located somewhere in your back room. Preferably under a heavy appliance or a suit of armor.
Sure. It'll take me a while, though.
Oh, take your time. Please.
3 minutes later.
I found a dented bottle, cap? Where'd that thief go? And on another topic altogether, where's my stuff?
Inside the no questions shop.
Okay, so that's a bag stuffed with a royal Cornelian priceless riches, a larger bag stuffed with the entire inventory of my competition, and the deeds to his store, home, and the parents' house.
Yeah, just credit it to my ever-increasingly massive overseas account. Suckers.
According to Fighter, the old man who took all our gold was wearing blue. So I beat the living bejesus out of that old guy in red. I was assaulting the wrong geezer. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm all about random violence perpetuated against hapless victims. But it does complicate matters since he, or perhaps his next of kin, have undoubtedly gone to the authorities by now. Speaking of authorities...
I don't think this is a good idea. How so? We're supposed to be hunting down a mage to bring him to justice for beating the daylight out of some old guy, right? Right. Well, doesn't it follow that said mage, being that we have to hunt him down, he's not likely to go quietly? Sounds reasonable enough, yeah. But doesn't it also follow that he will throw fireballs at us or some such?
I think you'd rather cast a translocation spell between your blood and the vat of acid, while sustaining just enough of your consciousness in a state of unlife, so that you'd be able to experience the impossible pain of it before being driven insane as a fully aware, yet dead corpse rotting in the ground forever. But what do I do for mages? What?
Lenny, run that description of the black mage by me one more time. Sure, Carl. Let's see. The suspect was reported as wearing a dopey-looking pointy hat and light blue robes that are several seasons out of style. Oh, and he has beady little eyes and he smells, quote, really weird.
I do not smell! Those are my spell components, you dolts! I require them to conjure up the incredibly evil powers at my command. Is what I would be saying if I were that vile, handsome, and charming servant of the damned. Curse his bones, I say! Curse him!
He has a point, you know. He probably would say that if he really was the mage that we're looking for. I guess we've no other choice than to check out the strip club district. Wait, why do we have to go to the strip club district? Everyone knows that all black mages frequent strip clubs. No, they don't. Yes, they do. No, they... Yes, they do.
Well, yes, we do! Okay. I have to remain calm and rational, or else this could go very badly for me. So what I have to ask myself is this. How will I dispose of their bodies? And where can I find enough soap to clean the horrible, horrible bloody mess?
Are you sure you're not the black mage we're looking for?
Is this the face of a liar?
It's kinda hard to tell, what with that cheesy disguise and all.
It's time to end this. Well, let's discuss it in that secluded alley.
I don't see why not.
Good. It'd just take longer if you resisted. This is for the best. The problem with gods is that they are too inquisitive for their own good. That and the Queen of Apple is always such a bitch.
Dad, I hope I don't bump into that crazy mage again today. But Cornelia's a pretty big town, and I'm nearly home, so I should be fine.
I wouldn't go back there if I were you, kid. It ain't pretty. Unless you're particularly morbid. Like me. Don't say it more, you sport.
This has not been a good day for me.
Hello, good sir. How may I help you?
I would like to reserve 4 of your finest rooms.
Very well, sir. That'll be 20 gold pieces per room each night.
20 gold pieces each? What is this, highway robbery?
Oh, no, sir. Far from it. We're about 100 yards from the main highway, so this would be more along the lines of secondary access road robbery.
Touché. Well then, just give me the 1 room.
Certainly, that's a 1-bed room for 20 gold a night.
Great. But it's got to have 4 beds.
4 beds, sir?
Yes. I like to, sleep around in my room.
That doesn't even make sense.
Nor does it?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, life's funny that way. Guess you better go ahead and give me the room key then.
What? We haven't even made the reservation yet.
I'm a busy mage. I don't have time to stand around here while you bungle about at your simpleton's monkey task. Room key. Now.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. It's room 2A.
Ah, that's more like it. Yes, sir. I'll just wait here while that desk slave goes and gets me the room key so I can nap. Ah, there ain't nothing that beats a nice relaxing nap after brutally assaulting a helpless old man, emotionally scarring an innocent child, twice, and murdering a pair of city guards in broad daylight. which is a bit ironic, really. All in all, I'd have to say this has been the perfect day. Yep, nothing can ruin my mood. Well, other than that imbecile fighter, or that jerk red mage, or that con artist thief. Jeez, why have to get stuck on some big quest to save the world of those morons when all I wanted to do was get my freak on with that hot white mage chick? It's not fair, I tell ya. It's just not fair.
Here's your key, sir. That's room 2A. Ouch.
Well, now, that was fun. But I still feel homicidal, damn it!
Meanwhile, in room 2B.
Well, we're finally here.
Yeah,
Is there something the matter, White Mage?
it's just that... Did we really have to hold hands on the way here?
As your honor-bound protector, it is my duty to make sure that you survive the dark times that have been foretold. If I hold your hand, it is only to keep you near for the sake of my quest.
Oh, I understand. But I do not wish to give people the wrong idea.
Good point. Perhaps I could constantly punch and kick around you so that anything evil that gets near you would be defeated and serve as an example to other evil things so that they'll stay away. Ha!
That is the most absurd thing I have ever heard.
I don't think you are paying attention. Watch. Ha!
Why do I have the horrible feeling that I was better off with the psychotic mage and his friends?